Sometimes that's all you need. Is a little bit of hydration to just get your body and mind going. And now, if anybody asks me if it wants to talk to me about anything related to this presentation, we can finally talk about it, because I'm watching it right now. I'm watching it right now, and I guess I could make a highlight video out of this. Alright, let's go ahead and get started, and maybe I'll see if I can make a highlight of this later. Yay! Fun times! So make sure the audio is working too. Yep. We're good to go. And it's loud. Alright. March 24th, 2023. Something's gonna come out. Are we off with a bang? Just tell me we're off with a bang, my dudes. Oh boy. Is this the game that people are hyped up about? Please show me stuff. Oh, you son of a... I've heard talks about this. Is it the same Leon as Resident Evil 2 remake? Let's listen. Oh, hi, Ashley. She's still pretty cute. Oh, they're definitely turning off the lights in this game. Yo, there's this classic jacket.
Guess you, me. Picked the wrong spot to vacation, eh?
Oh, the Plagas are back.
You will receive our most sacred body. It begins now.
Salazar? Oh, it's Salazar. Damn, this has long been teased for a while. I guess the nice part about, like, going through that is, having the presentation right here is that, wow. You know what, let's keep it going, let's keep it going.
Just forget what happened that night. The pain. Even for a second. This time, it can be different. It has to.
Oh yeah, that has to be the same guy. That's in my birthday month next month. That's also going to be made for VR? Are you kidding me? For real?
State of Play returns, and we've got some great PlayStation updates to share with you today. And thanks to Capcom for kicking it off with Resident Evil 4, coming to PS5 with PlayStation VR 2 content also in development.
Sheesh!
Now let's get a sneak peek at 4 games in development for PlayStation VR 2.
Oh, Village? Seriously? Oh, I'm not really too surprised.
Now, let's take a look at him. Well, Ethan Winters. You escaped my little brother's idiot games, did you? Let's see how special you are.
Yes, Mother.
Yes, Mommy.
I definitely do want to play this, though. I finished Resident Evil 7 satisfied. Because I did genuinely enjoy the demo.
And blood.
Oh, be careful what you wish for, Ethan Winters.
What are you doing?
That's going to be very claustrophobic and very traumatizing to play that in VR, I'll tell you that much. Damn, we gotta, like, kick it off really really strong with RE4 Remake. You know what's really surprising? Like, why is it not Code Veronica first? RE4 Remake
Of all people,
has long been spoken of in development.
you who emerged from the putrid waters of the bayou to plunder our righteous gains and cut our throats like a demon in the night. What have you done to ensure the future of this forsaken city? You who have brought nothing but chaos. When death was swallowing this city whole, it was I who resurrected it. It was I who shined as a beacon of hope for all. The tower cries out for blood, and I vow to spill it.
The Tower of
The
Pi.
bells ring, the song they sing will be righteous.
Oh, it's a Walking Dead game.
Welcome home, tourist.
Huh, interesting. I never figured that there'd be, like, this kind of game for The Walking Dead. I only know about the Telltale games, and they're still rebuilding themselves. Not gonna lie, this is kind of I don't have a VR thing yet at the moment. I'd like to have VR to play, what was it? That one rhythm game, I forgot what it's called. Beat Saber, yeah, I want to play Beat Saber. Ew, a giant centipede? No Man's Sky in 3... Wait, hasn't No Man's Sky actually been, like, very patched at this point? Where it's actually a good game, instead of when it came out? I think it's that game.
There.
When are we done with the VR footage?
Where are you taking me? I asked you a question. Everyone says Reyes is a good shot.
Yeah, and he'll put arrows through both of us. You're switching with me.
Is this a Horizon game?
We're not gonna make it! Blameless Murad had me released from prison. But why? Redemption is still possible, Reyes. Climb the mountain. Find out why the machines are attacking.
Okay, we're officially in a Horizon game.
Do that, and you shall be a free man. It will take all your wits, your skills, and courage.
I definitely want to play the Horizon duology one day.
Walked in the shadows, Reyes. Now it is time to climb
Huh.
to the light.
Okay, interesting. Very interesting. Has Capcom considered Monster Hunter VR, or have they done Monster Hunter VR before?
I'm Ben McCaw, Narrative Director at Guerrilla. I hope you enjoyed your first look at Horizon Call of the Mountain, coming exclusively
Looks interesting.
to PlayStation VR 2. We're also happy to announce that a big update to Horizon Forbidden West, including New Game Plus, will be available to download on PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 today.
Yo, New Game Plus, Pogs. We always need a New Game Plus. Ultra hard difficulty, okay. But yeah, the environment of the Horizon duology game is flippin' amazing. The environmental design of a lot of recent games are...
Details on this free update, please check out...
It's a free update!
From all of us at Guerrilla, thank you for your continued support, and please stay tuned for more updates to come.
Yes, sir. Yeah, the environmental design of a lot of recent AAA games has incredibly
A
impressed me.
PlayStation fan favorite is coming to PC.
Oh, I think I know what it is. I think I know what it is. From PlayStation Studios.
Past few years,
Yes!
sacrificing
Woo!
so much and
Let's
asking for nothing.
go!
If you want to change the world, be
Smile!
the kind of man who can make the hardest decisions.
Booyah!
Do you really need two of those?
Oh. Finally! I want to
I'm gonna go,
Dude! I want to experience this game.
Do your thing.
You can't just push people around like that.
Just ask for help next time.
Time to bring back the glory days.
Remastered? Yo!
Did you just leave your clothes on the kitchen floor?
Oh, Laura Bailey, love you. Love your performances. And that Spidey's voiced by Yuri Lowenthal. He's a major OG in the voiceover industry. Oh, so that version of Spidey is like, and Doc Ock are like one of the most well-written Spider-Man stories that I've ever like watched some gameplays of. Oh, Cat Simulator? Wait, are you telling me this cat game is actually coming to PC as well? I know a specific individual who would be intrigued to play this. Meow. It's as if you take, like, remove the humans to post-apocalyptic setting and put in, Star Wars droids and drones instead. But yeah, where did the humans go? Aw. Keto. It's a keto. So is that actually... Oh, it's not coming to PC. Come on! You led me on there.
Explore a mysterious cyber city in Stray, coming to PS5 and PS4 July 19th. PlayStation Plus Extra members and higher can download Stray at no extra cost when it launches next month. Up next, 3 games that will get your heart racing.
I'm guessing that's a pun intended. Or is it? I don't. Okay, it's not a pun intended. Wait.
Take a look outside. Did you know that they call Callisto the Dead Moon?
Dead Space?
Just like you would have been if I hadn't fished you out of that wreck.
Dead Space remake?
So whatever you're holding on to right there, that's your old life. You gotta let that go. Because your new life is entirely in my hands.
Or is it not Dead Space?
I'm just trying to give you a chance at rebirth.
Oh, it's a new one. It has to be a new one.
Love that last part. Gives me chills every time.
Oh my goodness sake, you're coming off as a Dead Space game, but you're not Dead Space, dang it. It's like Dead Space, but it's not Dead Space. Come on. Speaking of which, are we supposed?
Year 2030.
Are we supposed to have one? A new Dead Space game?
A new blood sport grips the globe.
Sports game?
And in the arena, there will only be the victorious and the dead.
Interesting graphics? Wait, what? Skating with guns? Isn't this basically taking Lucio's... Yo, you're basically taking Lucio's gameplay from Overwatch and making it another PvP game. Oh, never mind. You're kind of... Well, I mean... You know... I'm liking the graphics, though. I'm liking the graphical style. I don't know if this is a game I want to play, but I appreciate the artisticness... The artistic aesthetics here.
The world is watching. In Rollerdrome.
Cool name. Cool name. I like the graphics, actually. I like it. I don't know if it's something I'll play, but I like it.
I wonder if things will ever be normal again.
Nope, things are not going to be normal for a while. Anime game? Tokyo Ghouls? Moment. Oh, what? Hack and slash, hello. Okay, interesting. Okay. That's some hack and slash going on. Oh, Kamehameha.
It hasn't ended yet. It's not hopeless. I won't let anyone else get hurt.
Oh, she's cute.
Don't you want science in your corner?
What kind of phrase is that? Don't you want science in your... Oh.
Ew. I'm going to miss them.
Oh, don't get any ideas, people.
I look forward to seeing.
Why are the characters so cute? Why are the main characters so flippin' cute? Like, seriously. They're so flippin' adorable. Oh, what's that? Like the blob from that one movie? Oh, do we have like a harem going on? Eternites. If I were gonna spell the Eternals there, I would have been flipped. Man, those main characters are really cute. Even the dudes are like kind of adorable. We got some very interesting games going on here. They kicked us off really strong with the Resident Evil 4 remake, though.
Action games and dating sims collide in Eternites.
Dating sim.
PS5 and PS4 next year.
Nice.
Check back in with Capcom for a new look at an upcoming heavy hitter.
They need to actually get more characters, maybe as a DLC or something, or as a free download. Oh, Street Fighter 6, let's go! Do we have a new logo? Here's the... Do we have a new logo? Because, like, the original announcement logo was kind of meh. Oh, hey, Metro City is back. Alright, Capcom, show us the goods. Oh!
When you go looking for strength, it's not like a game. This journey doesn't have a real ending.
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay
Dun,
then.
dun,
Ready
dun.
to begin?
Just kidding.
If you want to start off on the right foot in this city, hit the streets.
Okay, got bars. We got some bars going on? Wait, we got an open world Street Fighter? Really? For real? We could a Street Fighter game we could explore? Hey, Chun-Li is back. What's up, girl? Hey, Ryu. Oh. No effort. Oh, nice.
have some fun.
Ready? Then show me.
This will be a good fight.
Animations are a little bit smoother. Still feels like... Special effects are really on point, though. Hey, that's really stylish, dude.
This is our destiny. My secret art.
Street Fighter 6.
Oh, they kind of actually tweaked the logo a little bit. Okay, I'll take it. Damn, okay. This really be a polished up Street Fighter game. The combat animations are still feel like from Street Fighter 5 a little bit. But I'm liking the special effects a little bit more here. I appreciate it.
That was your first look at Street Fighter 6 gameplay. Mark your calendars, it comes to PS5 and PS4 in 2023. Now it's time for 2 indie adventures arriving later this year.
Ooh, Indie Adventures, let's take a look. I haven't been playing too much Indie Adventures nowadays, but I like the amount of puzzle solving. Oh my goodness, speaking of puzzles. I like the amount of puzzle solving that like indie developers put into their own indie games because it's not really easy thinking about all those puzzles. Something that's also really like got my attention recently is that when people make like really riveting indie games, they want like some sort of like video game universe to be like a cinematic universe, even if it's their own one-shot thing. And thank you for the Barbarian, Kiba.
She set out to record life at the end of this season.
Oh my!
To make it
Look at the
in the future.
Look at the environment.
She asked us about living together.
We asked her about traveling alone.
When the season turns, what will remain?
No.
Only what she saw, what she captured.
She carries the sounds of the season with her.
Doesn't look like it's a combat-oriented game, but in an exploration game regardless.
The way she listened made you want to tell her everything.
I got to look in her journal. The world was telling her its secrets. I think she even figured out what will happen to us when the season ends. Is it going? Is it gone?
Not yet.
I like the environmental design of this game. As I said before, the environmental design of a lot of games recently. Yes! Final Fantasy 16!
長らくお待たせいたしましたが、いよいよファイナルファンタジー16の最新情報をお届けする日がやってまいりました。最新のトレーラーとともにインタビューなども始まりますので、ぜひそちらも楽しみにお待ちください。今、世界には本当に様々な困難があります。僕らゲーム開発者にはゲームを一生懸命作るということしかできません。ゲームというエンターテインメントを通じてゲーマーの皆さんが心の底から楽しめる時間を提供していきたいと思ってます。それでは最新のトレーラーをどうぞ。
Alright, let's take a look. Let's give it a look. See, it's been a while since we last saw some gameplay. And, a previous trailer. Last time I saw it, not disappointed from what I saw.
What are the dominants? The power we wield. It wears away at our very being. It breaks us. It unmakes us. That its immaculate aspect might reveal itself. The icon.
Do we still have chocobos?
There's going to be another war, isn't there?
Every day we delay brings us closer to disaster. We must move now.
Damn!
The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss.
Oh, damn, it feels like Devil May Cry out here. That combat it feels really good right now.
That we may bring an end to the strife.
Okay, okay.
New order to see us unto tomorrow.
Damn, okay. Oh, we got like an inspired by Lord of the Rings battle scene out here.
Our duel will shake the island to its foundations.
I am really impressed right now. And supposedly, like, the next Dragon Quest game is gonna take this, like, route of aesthetics and stuff. Look at those particles! Look at the shading! Look at the textures! Look at the details of everything!
It is true. Yet
Look
for
at-
every citizen who falls,
Look at the
another
combat!
can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on.
Final Fantasy 16 might honestly legit hit really well.
Awaken, child of fate.
That's the pro tag, right? So it's just like a Titan battle. So it's like what I'm getting is this. It's like a Titan battle every other occasion. You know, like when you have those giant summons in Final Fantasy, you become the giant summon in this case.
And that's a wrap. Don't forget to visit PlayStation Blog to learn even more about today's announcements. See you next time.
Okay. Okay, damn. Okay. Okay, so we ended off, unless there's more. Unless there's actually more. That's all for the state of play. Okay, so we started off with a bang and we ended off with a bang. Oh, there's the phone. Okay, so, I don't know if my tracking stopped or something or whatnot, but, okay, so, let me start the Stream Raiders round. Switch Dig is already Genshin. Actually, no, let me talk about it a little bit first. Okay, we're working again. So, let's turn on the, let's freeze frame. Let's turn on the lo-fi again. So, they started off with a bang with Resident Evil 4 Remake. It feels like yesterday when people, like, heard of the reports on the internet that this game was in development. I couldn't believe it for myself because I honestly find, like, from the gameplay alone, Resident Evil 4 feels fine as it is, but the fact they went ahead and they're actually remaking this next instead of flipping Code Veronica, even. Actually, I feel like, in all honesty, like, the Dark Side Chronicles of Resident Evil should be revisited. Especially since, like, I feel like the Operation Javier game, I feel like it could be a hell of a lot more expanded. Because it was like the only iteration where you get to see that guy Jack. Like, he used to be Leon's like combat partner, but now because of that game, it turned bad. And still would be a really great opportunity to take like Operation Javier and just turn it into a more fleshed out game. There's ideas on the table for them to remake, but the fact that they went ahead and see, we even got, I think we got Ada Wong back again. That's like, I love Ada Wong. She's one of my favorite like video game waifus of all time. Yes, they're amping up like. This is, I guess, Resident Evil. What is it? Resident Evil. Village? Resident Evil Village was setting us up for this because the combat gameplay, the more action combat gameplay, that's oriented in Resident Evil. The Resident Evil 3, Resident Evil Village had set us up for this game. Like, we're supposed to be prepared for this game because Leon is actually a lot more tactical combat trained. So this is probably like Leon at the peak of his performance. As Leon gets older, it's probably, he probably ends up becoming a bit more senile. He ends up becoming a drunkard in like the latest iteration of him. Like, at this point when he's like much older and deprecated, and like how much he's been like fighting Umbrella over and over, he it's understandable. He gets pissed and tired and just wants to call it a day and clock in. But that's definitely the same guy. That is definitely the same guy. So they're really keen on having this. I even like he ever answered a question for me on one of his signings once, and I did Nick. It seems like they're keen on having Nick be Leon, the new Leon, all the way through. And I really love that they're giving like recognition and attention to like new and upcoming individuals who really should strive to actually make it out there in the VA, the voiceover industry. So the interesting thing is that supposedly a supposed voice actor is supposed to be a supposed character in the game. But with the announcement of Resident Evil 4 remake now, will this specific character's inclusion be completely left out of the game, just like other unused assets in previous Resident Evil remake games? Or will they have to bring in a replacement actor to recast as this supposed villain who will be featured? Which if they get a voice actor who could do the voice really well of this specific bad guy, then color me impressed. I'll take it. But as of right now, there's a level of uncertainty. I feel like the base game itself will be like really, really amazing. Like, it's pretty clear they're going to amp up the dark factor here. There's like a lot of because if you look at the original gameplay for Resident Evil 4, it's like a relatively light shaded game. I think the part that's going to be the most horrifying is when you have the oh god, oh no. There's this specific monster in the Resident Evil 4 game that is the most horrifying. It's called the Regenerators. They're going to be the one thing that will make people just completely rage quit and drop their controllers of this game. Because they always make this, what kind of sound do they always make? They always make this. Okay, my microphone can't capture all the sounds they make, but you hear that repeating around the corner. And the way they're going to look in the remake, that's going to be super duper horrifying. The Ganados are just like angry, pissed off people until their heads explode with Las Plagas. We had the effect of the, we've known like what Las Plagas looks like, and we're supposed to have like, in this, the remake version of Resident Evil 3, we're supposed to have it be canon that Nemesis is meant to be a generator of Las Plagas as his own being. They wanted to establish that Resident Evil 3, so we're supposed to be used to Las Plagas gameplay. But it's the same protocol, though. It's just, instead of just zombies being mindless zombies walking towards you, it's going to be like coordinated people. the people of the village are coordinated attackers, so they could dodge out of their way. They could use different weapons on you. And in addition, that's like the same case with Resident Evil Village's main monsters. Like if they're not like mindless savage beasts who want to lunge at you, they're going to be like coordinated attackers. And that's a lot more horrifying than your typical zombie, because all you have to do is like shoot the zombie's weak point or nick the zombie's weak point, and you're done. Coordinated zombified monsters is the real horror here. That's what they tried to establish in Resident Evil 5 or Resident Evil 6. But however, the downplay, the drop in quality of what made Resident Evil 5, and the varying qualities of Resident Evil 6, like, made that fact a very underestimated quality of those games. But that's like the real horror right there, just coordinated zombified attackers. So I am going to be following Resident Evil 4's development a little bit more. I'm interested to see like how much more it will stand out from its original counterpart, as amazing as its original counterpart is currently. The fact that they're having a Horizon like VR game, I'm not really too keen and interested in the VR sections. It's rather mentally, physically disorienting. Even if I haven't actually used VR in a video game in a while, I probably only use it best on Beat Saber. And then we also have, like, I am really super satisfied and very happy we're going to get Spider-Man, the PlayStation Spider-Man remastered on PC. Like, I couldn't be any more happy right now. I've been wanting to play this game for, like, a hot minute, and I'm glad that anybody who could be able to play this version of Spidey, where they were able to enjoy it on PlayStation as originally intended. I also heard that Insomniac's Miles Morales game is coming to PC as well. I would hope that the Spider-Man sequel could like be immediately on PC rather than just be put on PlayStation first and then PC later. Cause like maybe it's the lack of like converting the technology and stuff. This game I thought was going to be a Dead Space remake. It feels like a Dead Space, like a next Dead Space game, but it's not like a Dead Space game. Like, come on, you're making yourself come off like the next Dead Space. Now this anime game we got going on here for PlayStation, like I'm liking the aesthetics of it, and like, look at all these characters. They're flippin' cute. They are absolutely cute, and it's just like, oh, it's going to be another hack and slash game. But the fact that they also bring up as a dating sim? Okay, come on, sign us up. Sign us up. Everybody's a cutie here. There's got to be more than these 5 characters are coming off as the anime Teen Titans, okay? This is super cute. Now, the interesting thing, I knew they're going to like announce something more about Street Fighter 6 eventually. I'm guessing with the backlash of the logo, they need to adjust it a little bit. It's still kind of like stock image like, but at least they kind of tweaked it. Very interesting thing that they also decided to give us an exploration mode for Street Fighter, but it's actually really nice because we don't get a side-scrolling view of the universe of Street Fighter anymore. If we can explore more areas besides Metro City, then we can actually really step foot into the realm of Street Fighter and actually like be part of the universe ourselves for once, rather than just vicariously exist in the universe through characters' cutscenes and story art and whatnot. This is amazing. You know what would be really interesting is if we could also like, I guess if we could also create our own custom Street Fighter character. Is that what it's implied over here? Is it implied we could actually not just play as the original characters we know and love to this very day? I paused on a frame where I thought these ladies would be kissing. That would be really intriguing and very interesting to do. Because, like, we had that a long time in Soul Calibur. In Soul Calibur, we could make our own characters. So the animations themselves don't feel like anything new. But, however, the spray painting comic like aesthetics that you're bringing alongside the special effects that they bring to their attacks for the characters is actually like really, really eye-catching. Now, it might not appeal to everybody's taste in terms of like visuals or special effects and whatnot, and apparently Ryu doesn't need a shirt anymore. But I personally dig it. I definitely would like to see more of this game. All right, so there's definitely a little bit more to be offered here. It's now instead of like SF, SF like a tiny 6, it's just like one huge 6 with like this kind of font. But at least it's a little bit more decorative. It's a little bit more done than being a stock a obviously purchased from stock logo. But it feels like the hexagonal thing is something that's like part of a practice I really don't condone. These two games have like really nice. This game has a really lovely aesthetic. I don't have much to say about it, but to end things off on Final Fantasy 16 with like, oh my goodness, the combat being so delicious looking, like. It looks like the combat goes really hard. Like, look how punishing that is. All the combos you could do. I honestly don't mind like the narrative parts as well, but look at this thing! You got like Devil May Cry combos out here. I'm pretty sure they got Devil May Cry 5 team members out here. Look at this! Dude! That looks like it feels so good too. We even got like the meters up here. We got like the item usage bars behind my character. We got the action bars for the different attacks you could do, and look at all those numbers popping off and the special effects and everything. Oh man, I'm so flippin' amazed. This is gonna be like feels good combat. Like it gives off the Dark Souls vibe, but it has like the delicious feels good gravitas of Devil May Cry in it. Oh my goodness sakes, I'm just my nasal cavities could not contain the amount of excitement I have for this game right now. So what am I satisfied with overall in the presentation? I think the most satisfied I am with is the fact that Spider-Man for PlayStation is coming to PC. How good Final Fantasy 16 looks like it's coming along, and probably like Street Fighter 6 is something I'm really intrigued by. And the one thing I really don't have the most excitement for right now is Resident Evil 4, because the remake has long been spoken about on the internet, reported from inside sources and whatnot, with no like too much confirmed details. The ambiguous state of specific content we're expected to see, characters who we're supposed to see, mechanics that'll make a return, not make a return, like influences from Resident Evil 3, 2 remakes, and even Resident Evil Village. There's a lot to unfold here. So, yeah, those are my... Oh, yeah, let's not forget, like, how flippin' cute the pro tags of Eternites are. So, backtrack, recap, most excited for Final Fantasy 16. Next thing I'm excited for is Spider-Man coming... Spider-Man PlayStation getting remastered, coming to PC. Next thing I'm kind of excited for is Eternites, for how cute the main characters are, and that it's like a hack and slash combined with the dating sims, which is not something I see in every game I run into on my Steam library. And next, coming up with is Street Fighter, who's got some really interesting aesthetic details coming on board, as well as being able to give us a free roaming mechanic to be able to explore the world of Street Fighter. And last but not least is Resident Evil 4. I know Resident Evil fans are like pretty hyped up right now. Some are pretty hyped up right now, but I personally just need more, because I'm one of those people who feels that the original Resident Evil 4 game is a great enough game as it is. if the remake can step it up a little bit more, that would be better. All I know is that the regenerators are probably going to be the most horrifying sequence in the entire game. Other than that, I don't know what else. So, with that being said and done, we're done with the PlayStation State of Play. Let's go on to our next round of Stream Raiders, and then I'm going to start up some Genshin. And last thing for the YouTube video, well, I've said my thoughts, and for anybody who's watching on YouTube, let me know what your thoughts are on the State of Play in the comments down below. Be sure to leave a like. That definitely will help me out in the YouTube's algorithm, and be sure to follow me on my socials in the description. Share this video if you could in your Discord servers, on any Reddits you are in, to your friends. And I'm pretty open to discussion if you want to discuss it with me on Twitter or Discord. So with that being said and done, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all on my next YouTube upload, my next TikTok, probably my first YouTube Shorts, or my next Twitch live stream.